G'day shoppers, Andrew Thaler coming at you from Cooma, Middegang Road, Monaro High School. Here is the front of the high school, and the rainwater that lands on the road in this area all comes around this corner in this gutter and then shoots down in this sort of bitumen, I wouldn't even call it an apron, there's a bit of a bitumen side to the road, and there's no drains down this whole road. Similarly, onto my left here, Middegang Road, at top of the cemetery, rotate around a bit further, you can see that there is some guttering, there's some scouring of the side of the road. That water then will drain and infiltrate its way through the cemetery. The cemetery appears to slope across towards me. All this water is going downhill, and if we look straight ahead, right at the bottom is the brand new $13.2 million sports complex that our council apparently built, which the school owns. It was built on school land. Apparently there's no stormwater management at that building. There are no stormwater drains. There does not appear to be any buried stormwater pipes in this road section. We're going to drive forwards and confirm, but I am not seeing any stormwater drains. The water would just run all the way down this road, obviously scouring out the road, obviously why they've decided to put all this extra bitumen shittiness on the side here. And you can see impacts from the water, and I'm definitely correct about the cemetery. It does slope up away from me. Now we are, oh, look at all the scouring on the ground here on the left, and the runoff coming down to the corner. And what do we see? Sandbags. A brand new building which has sandbags. Now I know that they're here because I got told about them. The council apparently engaged the SES to put these sandbags up, worried that the water coming down the road would go into our brand new building. So he passed me the phone. We're going to go outside and have a slightly more detailed investigation. So clearly it has rained, we know that. There is no stormwater drains to drop the water away. It stays on this surface, comes all the way down, and you can see it has been channeled through the sandbags. You can see the dirt, little dirt swales, and they've diverted the water to come down the footpath, down the stairs, and into the epoxy little spoon drain, which is chock-a-block full of bark chips, which means that that drain has backfilled, flooded, and all this bark chip has floated up here and clogged everything, and then the water has spilled up around that stormwater grate and all the bark chips that have now gone over all these brand new footpaths. So all of this here was underwater, and the bark chip has flooded and floated everywhere. This building is brand new. It's not even officially open. We haven't even got the Boy Mayor's stamp of approval yet, and all the tan bark's been washed away, floated away, it's flooding. Council have had to come and put sandbags on their brand new building. Honestly, it is just most ridiculous thing. And I had reports from locals that come down there. One friend walks their dog down, and you can see the scouring in the garden. Obviously they had a problem, and then they put the sandbags in. That 1,000 sandbags, maybe a bit more, and they've had diggers here trying to dig the drain out all along here. So the argument is that there is no proper stormwater management. I mean, look at this. You can tell you're in Cooma Council because this is a very typical Cooma Monaro Shire Council road. and they're so proud that they put their brand on their witches' hats. So this is the brand new sports complex built in a low point, which clearly the stormwater has been overwhelmed, and all this bark, tan bark, as I said, has flooded the corner. And the council who built this decided that they also needed to put sandbags on the front doors. So I wonder, I bet you that's the sandbag that Linda Summers installed, because I can see under the sandbag. So if that sandbag was supposed to, see the door there, right? The door, the water just goes under. This sandbag is not going to, so I'll just fix it while I'm here, because that's what I do. So now it's got a better chance of sealing. They've put sandbags here to try and protect the $1 million floor. There's a sprung floor, or $1.5 million sprung floor in this expensive White Elephant building. And that's what you get. SnowyMonaro Regional Council building a building that needs to be sandbagged before it's even officially opened. Now, the reason why I mentioned Linda Summers is Linda Summers is a councillor. Linda Summers is in the SES. Linda Summers was here when these sandbags were installed. So has Linda Summers raised this issue with the General Manager, saying, hey, WTF, why are we installing sandbags on our new building? Why didn't we install any stormwater management or drainage when we built this thing? Honestly, they painted it white for a reason, because it's another white elephant, courtesy of SnowyMonaro Regional Council. So there you go, boys and girls, ladies and gents, fellow shoppers. Brand new, buggered before it's even opened. You've got to be joking. Now, who's accountable for this? Mark Adams, David Rawlings, Peter Bascom, and at least 9 of the councillors who sit at that round table. Mark Adams, because he's in the economic development, and I know that he was pushing the designs. He's a former town planner, so surely he would have thought, let's look at the stormwater management for this site, which they obviously haven't done. And David Rawlings, because he's Mark Adams' boss and he's in strategics. Well, this was never a strategic investment or a good idea. And this little wall of sandbags, it's going to cost money to get rid of, cost money to do, even though they use volunteers. It costs the community money to buy the sandbags and the sand, call out the volunteers, put the fuel in the trucks, put them here. And now we realise we've got a major problem. How much is this going to cost to fix, and where does the money come from? I think it's time that the ratepayers said, no, we will not put up with this shitty second-rate system anymore. We need an audit, and we need our council to be sacked.